Ascent is arguably Fade's worst map, so knowing your lineups is going to be even more essential to playing effectively. But which are the very best lineups on Ascent, you might ask? Well, you're in the right place to find out. Let's go through the best lineups for Fade on Ascent. The first one is for watching A-Link and A-Garden from mid-cubby. Stand against the second from the right line going down the wall in mid-cubby. This lineup is risky as you'll expose yourself to enemies lurking in mid-link and mid-bottom, so watch out while attempting this. Now aim at the corner where the walls meet and aim diagonally upward right into the clouds until your crosshair is loosely in line with the antenna on the right. It doesn't have to be exact, but it's worth practicing a few times. The good thing about this lineup is that it lands in the trees, so it can be difficult to spot. Okay, now let's look at a lineup we can do from A site when we're in post-plant situations. This will help us watch A heaven and enemies rotating from defender spawn. Stand on the enclosed side of the box on the left side of A site, then aim at the right of the white mark and go down to about a quarter of the way up the back panel. You want to turn around and throw the haunt about halfway between the jutting out stone beam and the wall below. This will take some getting used to, so go into a practice game first. The haunt will be able to see over the walkway up to A heaven, as well as checking if any enemy agents come out of A window. Okay, now let's head over to the B site and see what we can do there. The first one is going to help us watch B shared from B main. We want to stand on the fish boxes in B main directly in the middle, aim at the left hand side of the fish display on the wall and about halfway up. Line up your crosshair with the bottom of the top of the fish's mouth along the darker outline. You then want to jump and throw the haunt. The lineup will land on the roof of the entrance to mid-market from B site and will spot enemies lurking in all of the entrances to the actual B site, as well as enemies lurking at the entrance from defender spawn. Right, but what about mid-pizza and mid-courtyard? Fear not, we have lineups for there too. Stand in the corner where mid-catwalk meets the stairs and aim at the end of the small white canopy on the side of the building in mid-bottom. You then want to run forward a few paces and throw. The haunt will land on the roof of mid-pizza, revealing any enemies who are hiding there or some in mid-market. Right, let's take a look at some lineups from the defender's perspective now. We'll start with defending the A site. Line up against the front of the box in the middle of the A site and aim at the top of the furthest right debris in the cluster in the sky, then run, jump and throw. This lineup will allow you to see if the enemy team is pushing A site through A lobby. The haunt lands on a wall, giving vision over A lobby and A main. But what about tethering A site? Well, we've got you there too. Here's a C's lineup that can be used from the back of B heaven in the connector leading to defender spawn. Aim just above the left side of the top railing and throw. The lineup will land in the corner on A site by the box. This is one of the most common and popular planting locations for attackers on A site on Ascent, meaning you'll prevent anyone from planting here whilst your C's is active. Now to the B site. Here's a cracking one you can do from mid-market. Stand in the back left corner of mid-market and aim at the bottom of the second horizontal beam. Place your crosshair halfway in between the first vertical beam and the fabric sheet, then run, jump and throw. The haunt will land on the roof in mid-courtyard and will be able to tell you if any enemies are lurking or pushing through mid. The next one for defending B site is for when you're right up on the site itself. You need to stand to the left of the two green boxes on B site and aim at the billboard above B main. Aim into the middle of the billboard where the furthest brown rock meets the white curve and then throw it in. This should be a nice and easy lineup that lands in the window and will immediately reveal any enemies pushing from attacker spawn on B side through B main. And that about does it today for all the Fade lineups on Ascent. We hope you're able to find some lineups you'll be able to get out there and start using. And if we missed any strong ones, please let us know in the comments. We're always searching for the best tips and tricks. Okay guys, have a great day. And if you're feeling generous, a like and subscribe really helps us out.